So this is just a quick tour video of my setup for online dueling on Discord for Legions League. Pretty much, I'm using the Ion Neo 2. It's sort of like a Steam Deck, but a little bit more advanced. That came out a little bit after, so it's quite powerful using an AMD Ryzen chip. And it's just docked right now of a cable connection, internet cable connection, so it's all good. I won't have any lag or anything, and then have my webcam here angled properly, and then I have my mat, which I use to soften the tension between the binder and the table. Of course, got the old keyboard tray. Now, the desk here is actually one of those pull up to your bed type of things, but I find it doesn't work too well if I want to have the keyboard thing. So it's pretty good over here. It wasn't too bad. Next, I keep the boxes for my rear view mirror cameras. I just store my decks here like so, and have my side decks here. But right now it's just holding up my extra foils from like 4 more decks I still have to make. I have my Orc, Undead, Demon, and Titan decks made up, and then I have my slabs here. So I got to find some way to store 4 more decks. Between 2 mats, this is like Vanquisher's mat, and this is the Legion's mat. There's a little gap, so I use that to store my dices. And then I have my D20s. So one of the things I want to talk about is like the orientation we have on our screen. Like I used to stream for Hearthstone, so I noticed that like the game program always orientates the opposing player's view to have it always right side up for people. So I try to extend the same kind of courtesy to everyone. That's why I have like 2 warlords. We're using this space here, and if I had another synergy, this would be up, upside down for them, right side up for me, so I can see it. And same thing for guardians. If I had another guardian, I would put like one upside down for them and one right side up for me, make it easier for them to see. Same thing for the video. You can't see. There's too much glare between like 2 cameras. Oh, there you go. So yeah, you guys get the idea. I'm trying to make it with the old traditional bicycle style, where it is right side up for you, but you also want to give your opponent some easier ability time to read the cards for the realms, the veils, and give yourself an easier time to read instead of leaning over all the time. And yeah, that's just the same concept I've applied to everything. Obviously, I'm still missing Visceria, but I kept the back 5 cards blank so that I can send a trap card and just have a nice little angle, because the light's there, but my head's like blocking it, like so. So in regards to like the actual cards, I'm gonna use all my cards are gonna have like the black matte sleeves with like the outer sleeve golden borders, because the thing is it has a small air pocket but not too obscene. It's like along the edges, and in real life it really makes the foiling pop. Not sure I can focus on this too much. The foiling really pops out more. It's sort of like a 3D effect. And I discovered it by accident. But also, like in my meeting with Taylor, the inventor, creator of the game, I found that it turns out that this game, the cards are in it, are made in black core, which is like the highest grade rarity of GSM or cards, higher than bicycle, higher. Well, yeah, it's the same as casino cards. So that's incredible. Now, in terms of like a metaphor, like this looks really good. Better example right here. In the real world, we have like credit cards that are also ranked instead of playing cards. And in the credit card world, I didn't even notice so recently. Like the black card is like the highest rank. Like I think it's got gold text too, so it just indicates your rank and like you're like at that level. So that's just my little spew on why I'm gonna have everything in black and gold for all my cards, and also because I want to be able to splash my bounty cards between every deck, and it's just convenient if I could just have everything consistent. I do double, and also the double sleeving helps with the renowns. The renowns are the highest rarities I have in my deck, and for shuffling, it's just easier that way. I guess a better term for it would be like in basketball, we would call it the handle of your card or the ball, and having the card handle is something that can help with the game, and it's a little bit harder, but not quite. But I still feel a lot safer. It's got that kind of roundish back, so you kind of feel the brown. It's like a ball. It's semi like a ball, but not at the same time. If that makes sense. And obviously, I side shuffle. I don't riffle shuffle or anything like that. But yeah, another thing to do. Let's go over how I do the proxies, because obviously I'm not ever going to shuffle my Alpha Exalteds in my deck. Let's take it out for you. See if I can find it. Let's see here. Do a fan. Here we go. So I try to keep the same formation for End of Days, and have the slip paper there. I try to keep the border open for the black, and then do Circle Demon while the card is flipped over. And then when I play it, for example, on screen, well, obviously there won't be a glare, like so. I'll just open up to my side. I'll pull up. Oh, here's the card. Boom, played. And then you'll see it on the screen, and done. But yeah, that's just my little stationary spew, and I don't know, it just looks really good in a deck. But it's really hard to do it and hold the phone at the same time. Anyways, hope that gives you a little insight on my little webcam setup recently for Legions League. And I'm still trying to, I still have to make time to get net deck the Angel, Mortal Heroes, and Mystical Beasts and Dwarves. Hopefully I can get enough sleeves for them. Actually, I have enough black sleeves, and the KMC sleeves, even though I'm going to run out, these outer sleeves are really cheap to get, to like $12 Canadian on Amazon. But you can also get deals sometimes. Sometimes go down to 11 and 10. But yeah, that's enough. That's 7 minutes right now. That's enough of video spew, and I think I've uploaded the previous one with me pulling the starter decks for the second right side up hero for my dwarf deck, and I end up pulling the End of Days. And another thing I want to mention, like, you notice that sometimes I get these black slabs instead of the clear ones, just because it's really bright. If it's like a really bright one, I'll try to get a black border slab to just contain it in. I like how like the see-through of this is like, it matches the kind of close edge line of the foil on these cards, like by the borders. It looks so cool. But of course, if the card is like really dark, I'll go for the clear one to balance it out, like we see with Rupture and Mount Bane. It's a really dark card, right? So I try to have the traditional see-through. Mostly it's a 70-30 split with my collection, and I usually buy it from a local game store because he gives a bundle of these slabs, and then I put them in a plastic so that even the cases get wrecked, because they're like $3 cases. And of course, you can see in the inside I have like an actual corner. So it's got a fitted sleeve inside, so it's not going in bare before I slab it up. But yeah, that's the video today about my stationaries and my setup. And hopefully when you play against me, or if I play against you, you'll do the same nice little arrangement there, so you can see there's soldiers lined up facing me. And these are obviously tokens in the back. I can flip them and make it easier for me to read, and I'll make it easier for you to read, or we can keep working on it. It's a work in progress. But yeah, so if you open a secondary starter set, aside from getting like the second copy of the 5 attack or more of the original staples in the Crowskin art, you can also, and the secondary hero, you just put your secondary hero here. Or if you have extra box toppers from Frontiers, just put it here. Me personally, I'm waiting for the Empires on the Rise, so I can also stick the hero here. Or move them around, but they also have like silver synergies, which I'll also flip around. I don't think I have anything for Guardians, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Anyways, thanks for watching.